there's no good reason why we should care about the Combine, but that in and of itself, it's a reminder. This event is a reminder of the NFL's foothold on American culture. Certainly, there's no reason to watch it on television. Yet, there was a time recently that they put the quarterback workouts on network TV. These workouts, let's be clear about this. These workouts mean almost nothing. Almost nothing. And before you say, well, Josh, what if you run a really quick 40 time? You remember when Xavier Worthy ran that crazy 40 time? Still fell to the Kansas City Chiefs at 31 or 32 that year. Still fell to them at the end of the first round. Turns out, teams aren't going to be significantly moved one way or the other based on what they do in their underwear in front of everybody watching. Turns out the tape's going to matter a little bit more. The portion that really matters, see, let's be clear about this. Not saying there isn't a function to having the Combine for the teams, and certainly for the players, for the prospects. In terms of a media product, in terms of something to be consumed, this has the appeal of an auto trade show. It's like televising that. Hey, boy, check out these parts. Oh, this Hemi's gonna be crazy. That's what it is. That is what this is. And yet, we're being told we got to have NFL Network broadcast it. We need the entire national media to flock to Indianapolis. The part that actually matters, we don't get to see. We don't see the face-to-face interviews. We didn't see, allegedly, Shedeur Sanders wearing his headphones during one of the interviews. Not listening to one of the teams trying to interview him, trying to talk to him. We don't get to see that piece. It'd be great if we did. Totally different tone if we get to HBO Hard Knock style, have a camera during these meetings and break down. Does it look like Shedeur's sleeping? Huh? Then, fine, the Combine's fantastic. But without that, as a product, the fact that we watch this, the popularity of this event, or the fact that this event is televised at all and consumed and talked about nationally, it's part of the reason the NFL is so focused on growing internationally. If we're willing to consume this crap in mass, in addition to making the draft, the spectator event, so big you got cities bidding to host it. It's going to be in Pittsburgh this year. So the schedule release will put in prime time, even though we know who the opponents are. 93 of the top 100 TV shows in this country in terms of ratings were football games. They can take us for granted, the American public. We've proven that to them. They know they can literally put a halftime show in Spanish and still draw 128 million people. We just proved it to them. We're here. You can have Josh Graham, Will Dalton, and Josh Jacobs doing the maracas at halftime, and still 120, 130 million people are probably going to watch. So they're thinking, how do we grow the pot even more? How do we expand outside the United States? Because we've completely dominated culture here. And the Combine, or at least the way it's consumed, is part of that. Now, don't want to be completely negative Nancy on the subject. There is one positive to come out of the Combine. Everybody is in the same place. Coaches, GMs, you have those players, all the media. They're all hanging out at St. Elmo's Steakhouse, getting one of those, cocktails that burn your mouth. They're all going to be in Indianapolis, WD. And when everybody is together, people talk. Rumors start. I love rumors. And interesting stories come out of it. Things that we're not expecting to be talking about. Like there's going to be a random story that pops out. You watch. Somebody we didn't know once out is suddenly going to be talking about, wanting to leave somewhere. Myles Garrett, looking at you. You know? You're going to have top free agents show up there because they know all the teams are in one place. Remember last year when Derek Carr, it was either last year or a couple years ago, he just showed up saying, hey, all the GMs are here. So don't be surprised if Trey Hendrickson just shows up. What up, everybody? Who's interested? There are going to be things that come out of it that are much more important than what is described appropriately as the underwear Olympics. Just, again, that stuff, it's key. Great for what we do. Not taking it for granted. But short of an injury, please don't pretend anything that happens on that field in Indy next week matters. Don't do that. 310-840-4910. Will Dalton, staunch defender of all things the Shield.
I resent this conversation.
What do you disagree with?
First of all, don't diss on hot rod part auto shows like that. Maybe people want to take a look at the parts. Maybe they're hot rod fans. They're like, man, look how that thing shines in the light. Look at that.
Check out this offensive guard shuttle time.
Check out Carson Beck. I want to see him throw it a few times. Fernando Mendoza, he's probably not going to throw. But Ty Simpson, maybe I want to see him throw it. Jeremiah Love, I want to see him run the 40. These guys are Spartans. These guys are warriors out there. And this is the test of like the true strength, just raw strength and speed. And I want to see it. I want to see it. So I resent that.
Good for you.